Next topic. What's up, babe?
So,
I'm sorry.
body of Gabby Petito found in Grand Teton National Park, Wyoming. Gabby Petito was reported missing September 11th when her family was unable to contact her while she was traveling cross country with her fiance, Brian Landry. Brian returned to Florida in the van that they were traveling around the country in and immediately hired a lawyer. Lawyer released a statement hoping the search for Miss Petito and her family is reunited.
Basically, they found her body. She was dead, which is sad and unfortunate.
So the two had a fight where the police had to be called on August 12th. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah, a lot of people are saying the cop probably feels really bad, but there was no
witnesses
indicator.
Witnesses claim that Brian had locked Gabby out of the van and she was beaten on the window.
They both were mad at each other.
Basically,
they had an altercation.
Basically, they were fighting over a phone.
So I was on TikTok and I was looking at this this astrologer that read Gabby Petito's. They didn't know all her exact times, but basically her astrology chart when she was born, the day she was born, not the place because I don't think they knew that or the exact time, but basically like which I thought was very interesting because this case like blew up, blew up. And the astrologer said that basically in Gabby's Petito's chart, it showed that she was going to be a star and she was going to be in the spotlight. But it's sad that it was because it was it was a tragedy that brought her into the spotlight, but also that she in all relationships that she had with other people, they would turn very volatile. Like that was already in her chart. Like she was already meant to have these altercations with the opposite sex or like a partner, which I thought was very interesting.
Right.
And then there's also people that said that this case was blown up because the government wanted to distract us from something bigger. And then you also got people that...
Wait, hold on a second. So is social media just jumping to conclusions
about her boyfriend?
About her and Brian? Or is Brian's suspicious behavior justifying their jump to the conclusion that he's the murderer, basically?
Well, we kind of talked about this earlier, like when it first got released that he was like basically missing. That there could be multiple sides to this. I mean, he could be guilty and he's running. We come to find out his mom is a DA.
Right. So
she already knows the steps and procedures to kind of protect her son either way, whether he did it or not. And I mean, I think society is very quick anyways already to point the finger at someone to just wrap the case up or close the case. So they want someone, it's almost like the society got invested in this story to like distract themselves, really.
Right. First of all, I want to say that basically social media found this girl's body. Like,
oh yeah,
they
had a huge impact on the case.
Basically, you went around and people that were there at the same time they were there could go back through footage and figure out where the van was and helped the police officers actually find this girl's body. So I just want to commend social media for that. This girl could still be missing if it wasn't for people actually looking through their footage and finding where the van was.
But here's something else to say about that. I mean, no offense, and this is not how I feel. This is just the point that's people on social media said, like, why are we paying police officers and FBIs when we're doing their job? I mean, I don't believe that, but I'm just saying that's an interesting perspective that literally social media solved the case. And without the persistence of social media and the world, she'd still be missing. So, but maybe we can put more effort into that with other people that go missing as well. You know, just saying, we're stronger together.
So you feel like social media is justified in already blaming Brian for the murder?
Well, I mean, they didn't see him murder her. There's no pictures of him murdering her.
Right.
But there could be an incident. I'm not saying there it is, but she could have hurt herself, and he was traumatized, like how you had mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he just is dealing with his trauma.
Are there other plausible explanations for what's going on?
Right, and we just don't know because they can't find him to even talk to him and interact with him to know. He's just trying to hide, so that's very suspicious. You know, I hope he didn't do that because that's something he's going to live with the rest of his life, and he's going to have to live with in prison for the rest of his life if he did it. But
well, number one, I would say he's a moron for going back to the state of Florida because Florida has the death penalty, right? So if you were, you know. Like, if he gets tried in Florida, like, it's over for him.
Yeah. I don't know how true this is, but they said, social media had said they got the bounty hunter.
Yeah, Dog the bounty hunter was looking for him, yeah.
That's just funny. That's funny to me.
Right.
Because isn't he from a show?
Yeah, I mean, he had a long
like
running
he has
show.
an
That's what he does.
He's an entertainer.
No, he's an actual bounty hunter. Like, legit. They just filmed it and made it a show.
Like Maze from...
yeah, basically like Maze, yeah, from
Lucifer. That's funny. Wow. Yeah. I mean, it's sad that she's gone, and I'm sad that she died. You know, maybe it will, you know, raise more awareness to
but basically
unstable relationships.
Basically, social media has made it where it's like a domestic violence type situation. When
we don't know, basically.
Yeah, basically you don't know if there was domestic violence at all.
But it was based off of an altercation call, so
right.
They're assuming that it is.
It was a whole month before she was reported missing. August 12th is when and then she was reported missing September 11th.
Yeah, it's all sad. I hope we figure that out soon.
So. And they haven't released the time of death or anything like that, so.
But yeah, social media definitely.
But yeah, so now Brian has been reported missing on September 17th.
Right, he disappeared.
Is someone getting revenge on Brian, or is he running?
Getting revenge on him.
Yeah, like social media took it upon themselves to.
What?
To take justice into their own hands.
By doing what?
Murdering Brian.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's what you're going with?
Jumping to that conclusion.
Oh, dang.
Or you think he's just hiding?
That's a good theory, though.
Or you think the father?
I mean,
you know.
I mean, there was a from his phone. He had posted like a couple second clip of him in the water somewhere. Mm-hmm. It was just, he wasn't talking, but I mean, that could be crazy that it could be somebody else making people think he's alive, but really killed him.
Yeah. For
thinking that he killed Gabby. Right. That's wild. I didn't think about that as a twist. I don't know. We'll see. Dang. But his parents, I feel like I don't know, just by looking at that, I feel like they know he's alive still somewhere. But who knows? Whew. That's interesting. We'll see how that plays out.
You have the case is ongoing. You know, we hope that we can find justice for Gabby. You know, and be a part of it, but there are a lot of theories out there. people got a lot of time on their hands to think, I guess.
Everybody is a crime solver.
Right. It's like all of a sudden everybody got a criminal justice degree.
They all started piecing it together.
Yeah.
You know, with the facts that were presented. So good for you guys. Keep up the good work. Like, just saying.
I'm Nate.
I'm Meredith.
And this is the So What You Want to Talk About podcast.
So, what you want to talk about?
Make sure you like,
Comment,
subscribe.
share with a friend.
Alright, so in the first episode, the full episode, we added a segment that was not a short segment. Tell us the topic of that segment.
Please tell us.
And you'll be entered to win an Ensorsale t-shirt. And this is the So What You Want to Talk About podcast. Signing off.
Signing off. Woo!
Peace.